Hello fabulous humans, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then well, hello, how you doing? Welcome. You just slipped into the most fabulous place on YouTube, and I am so happy to have you here. Well, now that I have you here, I'm just going to give you 5 seconds so you can hurry up and go do what you do. Subscribe to the channel, become part of the Glitter and Glam squad so we can shine together. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will always be notified when your new girl, when I upload a new video. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button so YouTube knows that little old me, I need a what? A little shining, 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 yeah. Ooh, all of these winnings in this YouTube streets, okay? And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for coming back. Thank you so much for the love. I truly appreciate it. Like, I'm looking like, listen, we're almost at 2K. I'm like, what? What? Like, I'm trying to like pinch myself. Anyways, today's video is designer fragrances for spring. Listen, I looked at my collection and I'm like, damn, I'm a niche junkie because what's going on? I need to get some designer fragrances, but I still have a few, amazing collection for spring. I think that this spring I'll probably add more designer fragrances, just get my collection a bit zhuzhed up a bit. But I think I'm a true niche junkie. However, I have some amazing designer fragrances that I would love to share with you guys. You may own some of them or maybe not. That's what we're here to find out. So if you want to know some amazing designer fragrances that you can wear this spring, and some of them I have here are stuff that I'm testing out that I think are great that you can check out. But if you want to know what those fragrances are, then listen, go grab yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and come right back and sit down. I'm just playing, but stick around.
That night I said I was recording late. I wasn't recording late. I was just smoking, chilling, had a couple drinks.
Now, my first designer spring fragrance, listen, I know what you guys are thinking I'm going to pull out. I bet you can't predict what this one's going to be. I made a conscious effort to put this one at number 1 because I did not want to be too predictable. But this was my favorite spring fragrance. I think one of my favorite rose fragrances like last year. And this is from the house of Saint Laurent. YSL. Listen, YSL Beauty has love for me. And I want to say, and I don't know why, because I'm like, how'd they know me? I don't know. They have love for me. And I have love for YSL Beauty. The elevated line of fragrances is like amazing. Now, the girl Libre, listen, if you're a Libre lover, that's amazing. But just a disclaimer, the girl Libre, she didn't make it on this list. I don't fool with her, it is what it is at this point. I'm like, I feel like I'm that girl and she came in trying to be that girl. It's like, no. So we're beefing ever since she came in the game. I don't like her. However, the chick Rouge Velours, let me tell you, this is a rose and patchouli fragrance. It is so underrated. Look at my dents. When a dent is like this, for a collection like mine, I don't have like a crazy collection, to be honest with you. My collection is still growing as I grow. But for a fragrance to be like this in my collection, it has to be good. The only downside I'll say is it doesn't last super long, so I may need a decant with me. But this is, the atomizer is amazing. This is good. This is that one fragrance you wear to work when you have an interview. I've worn this fragrance like twice to interviews and I've gotten the job. Like, this gives you jobs. The rose and the patchouli just smells incredible. I love it. I really love it. This is one of my favorite YSL fragrances. It is so good. I'm going to put it on my wrist because we don't know what the scent of the day is going to be, but it's giving this. And all the times I've worn it, I've gotten compliments. people just catch whiffs of it. The beauty about YSL Beauty fragrances is they're not in your face. So it's like, it's not super beast mode, but when you come a little closer, you get to smell it, and it just goes like, so you catch whiffs. Like right now, I'm catching whiffs of what's going on, and this is going on. This is a stunning rose and patchouli fragrance. It is incredible. It's so underrated, and it's really, really good for springtime. I don't know. No one talks about it. The only person that I think has talked about this fragrance, I want to say, is, you know, the perfume guy, Sebastian. He's talked about it. However, I got this when I was sniffing fragrances at the YSL counter when this launched, and I put it on my wrist. So I was looking around with a friend, and I kept sniffing my wrist. I kept sniffing. I couldn't get enough. And we were done. We went home. On our way home, I kept sniffing my wrist. And by the time I got home, I was like, okay, enough of the jokes. I just got online that day and I got it. So this, I think, was a love at first sniff, but I just didn't buy it in the store. I ended up buying it online, but this is a beauty. It's really good, guys. Like, and my size, I think this is the 50 ml. They have the bigger size that retails for $250, and I think this is like $175. I would rather use my $175 on this, on a 50 ml of this, than spend $175, $190 on 100 ml of Libre. That's just my opinion. Your coin, do whatever you want. I don't care if they have the Libre, the Libre Intense, Libre Parfum, Libre Absolute Plantain. That was an absolute disaster. But this one is a winner. And YSL Beauty elevated line, lipsticks, lip gloss, they got me. And speaking of YSL Beauty, fragrance break, they also sent me a mascara. This is the Lash Clash mascara. That's what I have on. So I don't have lashes on today. Is it looking good? Because you know the Lancome Monsoir, that has been like my mascara and I love it. But when I put this on, this is really good. And the bottle is really cute too. Really sexy. Such a pretty bottle. This I've been loving. I used this today. This is like the second time I'm using it, and it's giving that Lancome a run for its money. So these are my lashes today. Let me know what you think, if it's good. Now, the next fragrance, back to regular scheduled programming for the next fragrance, Predictable Me. My latest obsession. This put Bake in the parking lot. And you guys know that Bake has been, I was going on and on Bake. And this chick came in the building and she told Bake, now go to the bakery, go sit there, stay in the damn bakery and don't come out. This is by Loewe. This is, I mean, is a designer, but with this is affordable if you buy it from Joma. I'm gonna link it down below. If it's not on Joma, then this is not for the faint of heart, because this is luxury Loewe. This is, are you ready? Opera LL Teatro Real. Ooh, look at how I said it. You would think like, listen, I'm already from Real. I'm from Madrid. Hala Madrid. I'm a Real Madrid fan. Have I ever told you guys, like, I'm a Real Madrid fan, like Hala Madrid. That's my favorite team. Football team is Real Madrid. And yeah, so if you're a Madrid fan, or if you're watching from Madrid, because you never know where people are watching from, holla in the comments and let me know. But yes, I am a Real Madrid fan. I am there with the Spanish leagues. I don't know about the English Premiership. I'm over in Spain. But this is... Oh, I put it on my hand. Yes, I want it on my hand. What they put here is like in here. This is really good. I am not... I know... I don't hype a lot of fragrances. Like I would say this is good, this is good. But the way I've been going on and on about this, I feel like I will run into someone that's going to buy this fragrance and be like, that's it? Because I've been hyping this thing up. But let me tell you, I have someone else that ordered it and has received it. And she sent me a DM and was like, whoa. She is in love. And she said she used it. And her brother asked her what she had on because he wanted to buy it for his girlfriend. I'm like, Okay, look at me, creating happy homes. This is good. That's all I can say. Like, I don't know how I discovered this, because listen, sometimes I be looking on Drama Shop for, I always try to look for fragrances that I can get on the low, and I was looking for a gem. So this popped up, and you guys know I've always wanted Merit. So when I saw that they were carrying Loewe, I was looking for Merit. Of course, it wasn't there. So I looked at all of them that they had, and I was looking at the notes. I went on Fragrantica. I was looking at the notes. I was looking at the review, and this one stood out to me because it had jasmine in it. And then I know they put like spicy note and benzoin. I'm like, okay, I love the benzoins, the olibanums, the lapdanum, and it was the jasmine that did it for me. And I looked at the comments, and the comments were like, this is a masterpiece. This is good. Sometimes Fragrantica will say a fragrance is trash, a lot of the people, and I'll try it. I'm like, are they okay? What's wrong with those people? They're crazy. This is amazing. And sometimes they'll say stuff is amazing, and I'll get it and it's like, what is this? So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try it. And while I still pray for God to give me Merit for the price that I pay for this, and this came in the mail, I opened it, put it on. I was like, Jesus Christ. This is something that I've not experienced in a long time. This is my dent right now, so it's going down. This is like me in a bottle every day. I've been wearing this, so I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit on me, because I want to be smelling her as I talk to you guys. So, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Now, the next fragrance on the list, while I smell like hallelujah, the next fragrance, this is my second miniature bottle of this. This is so beautiful, and it's another elevated. Why am I doing this? I'm talking designer fragrance, and I'm pulling elevated line of the designer. This is not good. So maybe I need to do another video of the regular designer line. But this is my second miniature bottle, and this is a fragrance that I have gifted people, but I just don't own a full bottle, and I do that all the time. I always do this weird thing where I will sniff fragrances, I'll find one that I'm absolutely in love with, and I start gifting that one fragrance. I will gift it to everybody on their birthday and people are gonna love it, but for some reason I just don't have it. And I did the same with Passé Soir. I always do stuff like that. And this Gris Dior, I did it with Gris Dior. A lot of people have Gris Dior, but I don't have it. And I've been gifting people because I absolutely love it. So the last time I ordered from Dior, I added this. I made like 2 separate orders, and I put this, and literally I blew through the first one. And this is the second one. And this is Gris Dior. This is like a cheaper floral. This is good. This is so beautiful. It's so perfect for springtime. This is the time you need to bring this out. And this doesn't have a typical atomizer. So I think I probably overused it, because when I was pouring it, it was pouring, and I just poured all over my body, and I finished the first one, and now we're in the second. So we're just going to go ahead and order the real deal. Gris Dior is such a beautiful fragrance. It's a very good signature scent. And one thing I've realized from the elevated line, when you start to dibble into their florals, they make it so beautiful, where it's almost like you can wear it as a signature scent every day for like the rest of the year, and you'll be good. That's what I get with Rouge Velours. That's what I get with Opera, LL, Theatro, Real. And that's what I get with Gris Dior. So the notes in Gris Dior are rose, oak moss, patchouli, bergamot, amber, cedar, and sandalwood. For me, I think it's the rose, patchouli, and oak moss thing that got me. And I've realized that like the Rouge Velours is rose and patchouli. This is so good. And I'm blowing through this bottle. It's going to be gone like the first one was. And I think I will, it's not a think, I will be getting the big size. And I don't want the half one. I think I want to go big or go home. But however, the Dior bottles, even if you get the smaller size, it still looks okay. It doesn't look as half as the Creed one, where it feels like you're poor but trying to be rich, so you're getting the 1 ounce, like you're trying to be amongst the cool kids but you ain't really cool like that. That's what I get from those 1 ounce Creed bottles. It's like you got it but you ain't really got it like that. But with the Dior 1 ounce, I feel like it's enough for me to like fake it fake it till I make it. So Gris Dior from the house of Dior is an amazing spring fragrance that you need to check out. The next one I have, this is very unexpected. It is from the house of Banana Republic, so it's designer, right? This is Gardenia and Cardamom, and that's my dent so far. This is really pretty. Very pretty, very unexpected love for me, because Gardenia is not something that I just jump towards whenever I see Gardenia. You know, Jasmine is my girl. Whenever she's mixed with Gardenia, I love Gardenia. Let me tell you the problem I have with Gardenia. Now, Gardenia is that girl that can't stand alone. So she's like a psychic. Like she's not the main character. She's the supporting act of anything. So she will fall for anything. So most times she gotta hang with Jasmine to feel opulent, or they're gonna send her with tuberose to make tuberose not, you know, smell nasty. So Gardenia is a girl that, you know, they just use, you know, she just goes everywhere, but she never really stands on her own. And I think here for the first time, you know, she's standing, but she's hanging out with Cardamom. And I love this. This is actually very pretty. Like, I love this also in the summertime. It smells really good in the summertime. Whenever I put this on, there's just something refreshing. That's the word. There's something refreshing about this. Very nice. And the notes are Gardenia, Mandarin. That's where I'm getting that sweet, but then it's in a fresh way with the Gardenia. In the middle notes, tuberose. I told you this chick can't stand on her own. I told you she cannot stand on her own. She does not stand 10 toes down in the things that she says. So this is why I always feel like she doesn't add up to me. So in the middle notes, you get tuberose, Cardamom, jasmine. I knew there was a reason I like this fragrance. They put jasmine in there. They put jasmine in here. That's why. Duh. That's what's doing it for me. It's the jasmine. And you get ylang ylang, magnolia, carnation, and rose. And in the base note, you get amber and driftwood. This is a really pretty fragrance, but now I know the real reason I like it. They call this Gardenia and Cardamom. It should have been called white floral. That's all they would have just called it, because it's Gardenia, it's tuberose, it's jasmine, there's magnolia, you know, and then they put rose, carnation. Come on, this is not just Gardenia and Cardamom. I'm getting more from it, but it's beautiful. The next one I have is also from the house of Dior. I have the tiny miniature sizes. Okay, what's going on with Dior? Why am I getting tiny bitty Diors? But this one is, it's okay. Because you can see it's full. However, this is gone. This is gone. This is gone with the wind, like the first Gris Dior was gone with the wind. This is Miss Dior. This is the other perfume. This one is Roses on Roses. We're gonna keep her aside for now because she's alright. Not a favorite. She's just okay. But Miss Dior Eau de Parfum is she's gone, so you can see what's going on with this one. I was gonna go ahead and get a full bottle, but now there's Miss Dior Parfum and everybody's eating that one up, so I'm like, I may get that one, but I don't want to be disappointed because I actually really love this one. So this is such a beautiful floral fragrance that is great for springtime, and it won't break the bank. So in the top notes, you get iris. Oh, hey mom. And then you get peony. Now you know I don't like peony, but guess what? I'm not smelling peonies in here. I like this. I don't get that annoying peony girl like vibe from here, like doing too much kind of vibe. And there's Lily of the Valley in here. And in the middle notes, you get apricots, rose, and peach. In the base, you get vanilla, musk, tonka bean, sandalwood, and benzoin. I love this. This is really pretty. And my miniature size, it's gone. You guys know I've been sampling and testing a lot of fragrances this month. So this is one of them that I will be getting a full bottle of. And this is for that lady that has, you know, is giving 9-to-5 job. You have a nice, good job. You like to smell good. You like to smell nice. And, you know, when you go into the, you're just a great co-worker. That's what it's giving. A good co-worker. She's great. She's supportive. She participates in team projects. That's what it's given. It's a very nice fragrance and I like it. But now the real question is, am I that great co-worker that participates in? Child, no. Moving on. The next designer spring you need to try this. Now, this is my kind of co-worker where I am not nice. The other one is so beautiful. It's so nice. It makes me want to have a good attitude. Now, this one, it feels like I lie at work and I give people the impression that I'm rich and my parents are rich from this wealthy family. So this is what I use to go to work. So everybody in the office thinks that I got money, but in reality, I'm just like them. This is surprisingly, I don't know how, but this is good. I like this. I never liked any of the La Vie Est Belle. I felt like they were overrated. They were annoying. It was kind of sweet. It was glowing. I was like, what's that? But this, now this is very different for me. It smells unique, but a little bit of the La Vie Est Belle DNA is in here. And I love that. It's not sweet. It's not a sweet fragrance. It smells very elevated. It smells rich. It smells like it's very expensive, but it's not. But I have been layering her with, you know, Casablanca, because Casablanca has been making her feel sweet. And, you know, Casablanca is out there with the queen. You can see Casablanca hanging out. So I put Casablanca on top of her and she has been hitting. This is one fragrance that I just use, you know, during the day. If I'm running out, I use it, you know, if I'm dropping my son off at daycare, I'm running errands, going grocery shopping. I have worn it once to go out. And I got compliments. This is so good. I don't know. Some people like it. Some people don't. However, I told you guys that iris note, you know, it gets to me. But, you know, the iris is only on my left nostril. I don't know how, but I feel that iris picked through always. My left nostril is very sensitive. And that's the same nostril. This one just picks up on peonies too. I don't know how and why, but it happens. So, but that is such a beautiful fragrance. The next one I have is, this was an unexpected winner for me. I had no expectation going into it. I thought I was going to get it and hate it like all the Valentino Bon Aromas. However, the Bon Aroma Pink PP has been really good. And I used her up. Look at my dent. I was really into her last year. And then this year, early this year, I was using her. I layered her with Delina and she was beautiful. However, Delina is like stronger and more powerful. So I feel like I was smelling Delina a little bit more. I layered her with Love Don't Be Shy because I think that they were inspired by Love Don't Be Shy. So I layered her with it. And I'm going to see how she layers with like a Scherzo by Mila Harris. Because I've been thinking about pairing her with Scherzo to make Scherzo slightly sweet. This is a really pretty scent. Very pretty for springtime. You can also use this in the summer. I'm really, really surprised about this one because I had no expectation. This is a really pretty scent. Really good for springtime. I think the price, I think it was a bit pricey, and now I think it's discontinued. It was like limited edition. So if you're trying to get yourself something from the designer world that is fun, is playful, is young, and is just a pretty scent, then you need to try this out. Next designer spring fragrance I got, this is not just a springtime fragrance. I think you can wear this all year round, but I love to wear this like this time of the year. It's a rose fragrance. This is from Chopard. I would like to think Chopard is a designer because they make watches, you know, so they make other things other than fragrance. So I am putting them in a designer. However, Love Chopard has been a love for me. I discovered this fragrance while I was trying to get my hands on New Jersey by Spirit of Dubai. However, that fragrance was 1,000. I think it was $1,100 or $1,295. I was like, they tried it. They tried it. They really did. But when I sprayed that New Jersey, it was the most beautiful rose fragrance. It smelled like money. The last time a rose fragrance made me smell like that was, it wasn't rose, but like that spirit of wealth in me. It was Roja Dove's Hot Locks. That's what it's called. It's Hot Locks with the gold flakes in it. When I put that on, holy moly, take me to. It was given, take me to New York, I'd like to go somewhere. It was just fly me out, take me anywhere. But this rose is so exquisite. And the top and the atomizer is beautiful. Beautiful. You have to love rose to love this. If you don't love rose, stay away, because you get rose at the top, rose at the middle, rose at the base, and not just rose. They put Bulgarian rose at the top with Turkish rose. I think in the middle they put damask, Bulgarian, Turkish, the base. They're just throwing all the kinds of roses in the world all in one bottle, and it smells divine. This does not smell like what I paid for it, and it really made me want to add more Chopard to my list. I have a few from their elevated line that I'm thinking of getting, but love Chopard from the house of Chopard. This is worth every droplet if you're a rose lover. But you just, like I said, you have to be in love with the note of rose to get this beauty. And this is also available on Joma Shop, and this was honestly was less than 80 bucks. It was way less than 80 bucks. And there was a time they had a tester that was like 50 bucks. So for what they're selling it for, this is a winner. And this would get you that really nice, beautiful rose in the springtime, and it's exquisite. The next one I have is a fragrance by Louis Vuitton. And we're gone. We're done. This is La Saba Roses. This is a rose oud fragrance. But this is so beautiful. You can wear it in the springtime. You can wear it in the fall and winter. Summertime, I don't know. But springtime, yes. This is rose, it's oud. It just has beautiful rose. It smells like money. It smells like riches. When you wear this and you step outside, people know that, you know, and you're not there to play with them. This is so beautiful. It's so lavish. It's elegant. It smells like you got all the money in the world. Like when I use this, you can't talk to me. My husband also loves this. You know, whenever he loves a fragrance that I love, it doesn't end well for us. We end up hitting rock bottom. Like right now, we've hit rock bottom on this one. So we're gonna go get a refill for this. This is so good and really great for springtime as well. But this is if you like the deep dark stuff, because a lot of the spring fragrances that I mentioned, they're fun, they're soft, they're beautiful. This is like in your face, and this is for the cooler springtime. When it gets a bit too warm, I won't recommend this, but this is for those spring mornings or spring days where the weather is still like in the 40s and 50s, like, or maybe 60s. By the time we get to 70, no, we're not doing that, but 40s, 50s, 60s, La Saba Rose by Louis Vuitton is such a great money smelling, wealth inducing spring fragrance that you need to try. If you smell this fragrance, you would know what money smells like. Like, this is how much is money. This is royalty in a bottle. This is it doing Dubai? It does have Middle Eastern touches. So yes, you can go to Dubai, you can go to Qatar, you know, you can go to the money countries. But this is beautiful. It's also giving me Turkey. Like, I want to go to Turkey and buy like all things in gold, because I just got money like that. But this is such an amazing fragrance that you need to get your hands on for springtime. Now, last but not the least is my favorite Dior designer fragrance. This is Addict by Dior. This fragrance is so good. I think this is my third bottle. I love this in the cooler months. I use this in the fall and winter and cool spring days. So this is that 40-50 degree spring weather. You can use this. This is so beautiful. I sprayed it here already. Every time I've used this fragrance, I've always gotten a compliment. It smells like it can be in the elevated section. Like, this is one fragrance I feel like could have been in the elevated line It's so good. It's so good. In here you get blackberries, mandarin leaf, you get silk tree blossom, and in the middle notes you get jasmine, you get night blooming cerise, orange blossom, and rose. And that's what makes it really good for springtime as well. Cooler spring months, because in the base you get vanilla, you get tonka bean, and you get sandalwood. So this is one fragrance you can wear literally all year long. And I'm gonna still put that on my hand and see. This is a winner. This is one of those underrated fragrances that no one talks about anymore, but it's such a good one. My dent is around here, but seeing that it's like my third Dior Addict bottle, I feel like by the time I got this as a gift for my birthday, I think. I feel like I had so many new fragrances that I was obsessed with, so I kind of let this slide. But this is a beautiful, this is a beautiful fragrance that if you own, you need to bring it back out. Bring it back outside. Whew. Now that is my list for my designer fragrances for springtime that you need to get your hands on. The only fragrance I feel like I would have loved to have right now that I don't have is the new Miss Dior Parfum and Montgalant. Montgalant to me is a perfect designer fragrance that can be used for springtime, actually all year long. It's like a signature scent as well. So I may end up still picking it up, although I feel like I've kind of moved past it, but I still love it, so I may pick that up. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. Let me know if you have any of these fragrances we talked about below, or let me know the designer fragrance, because I feel like I need to work on that. Let me know a designer fragrance that you love for springtime, so that you feel like I need to check out and you feel like I'm going to like. Because you got to know my scent profile. If you know it, then you know I'll like it. Let me know in the comments below. Like I always say, in all things, what do? We add glitter. And whenever you're in doubt, add more glitter. And when all else fails, your back's against the ropes, your back is against the wall, how do we get ourselves out of that sticky situation? Right now, there's only one fragrance that can do that. And that fragrance is Opera, LL, Theatro, Real, okay, oui, yes, yes. Oh, yes, we're getting out. Scent of the day. Perfume. Perfumery at its finest. Hallelujah. This is my hallelujah fragrance. But yes, we add more glitter. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Of course, you're going to see me because I ain't going nowhere. If I go and I'll come back, who's going to use up all the Opera, LL, Teatro, Real? Who? Not a damn body.